Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly angel reading for December 29th through to January the 4th, 2015. So this is the tail end of 2014 and the beginning of a whole new year. So it'll be interesting to see what the angels have to say as we kind of right at the end of a phase and stepping into a new one, which can always feel a little bit dragged out. I always find the last couple of days of the year, it almost like I want to hurry up and get into a new space, but there is always perfect timing in everything, and it's because we are feeling the energy of the new and we're already in part in there and wanting to experience that newness. And so if you are finding yourself a little frustrated or a little antsy, or like you're kind of treading water right now, or perhaps there's a little bit of a come down from the holidays, don't worry, that's natural. That is part of our energy cycles, and it's part of what is propelling us into the new. So let's see what they have to say, the angels, with the angel tarot cards for, first of all, for Monday and Tuesday. This is my favorite deck, so let's see what they have to say here. This is an interesting card, 9 of Air. The card says, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, and sleepless nights. So actually, this can be a card that sometimes freaks people out because they think, oh no, something bad is going to happen. Well, that's exactly what the card means. It's actually meaning that we are perhaps too focused on what might happen. So if you're finding yourself worrying, if you're finding yourself mulling things over, perhaps what you haven't done in 2014, perhaps you're thinking, oh, well, this year hasn't been easy, so I can't expect too much. Remember that we are really powerful creators of our experience, and so our intention for 2015, even if it's just that you want to feel more peaceful or happy or powerful or whatever it may be, is really important to focus on what you want rather than what you fear may happen. So if you are having a challenging time and you're not quite sure how 2015 is going to turn out, really allow yourself to focus upon what is it that you truly desire. Not what's happened this year, not what's happened over and over again, not how people have disappointed you, but really focusing upon what it is that you want to experience, because worry only creates more of the same. Worry is like praying for the thing that we don't want to happen. Now, of course, we're not that powerful. It's not like an instant manifestation every time we worry that these things happen. And of course, our positive thoughts are always more powerful than the ones that are heavy. But it's really important this time of year to reflect, sure, to look back over the past, to see where we can make changes, to perhaps do some healing and to forgive ourselves for any mistakes that we've made, or perhaps there's some pain going on in your heart right now. That's okay. Feel all of that, but don't get stuck in it, the angels are saying, the next couple of days. Okay, so here we go. This is an interesting card because it's really actually exactly what we were just saying. The Queen of Fire means a confident person, warm, intelligent, graceful, and can also mean stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. And for that reason, this is my favorite card. It's reminding us of our truth, our power. So again, the beginning of the week, if we're feeling a little bit wobbly, reminding ourselves of who we truly are in the middle of the week so that we can really begin the new year as we mean to go on. So, looking at this card, it's also really reminding me of keeping our arms open to all of the good, letting ourselves, as we said last week, to really feel what is our passion, what is the fire within us that will light us up, because really our creativity, we're talking about creativity here, remembering that we are creators. So where at the beginning of the week we were talking about remembering that we're the creators of our experience, this is just reminding us that we are amazing beings, that we can do the things that we want to do. And actually, as we're coming to New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, which is what Wednesday, Thursday is, to really allow ourselves to intend, to create, to be in that space of trust within ourselves. Because if we can feel confident, if we can really remember the truth of who we are and dream from that perspective rather than worry, then anything is possible. So the middle of the week, the angels are really asking us to focus on all of our beautiful qualities and all of our inner confidence, even if we feel like it's a little bit wobbly, reminding ourselves that we can close our eyes and visualize ourselves living the lives that we want to. Perhaps whether it's, feeling really good in our bodies. Perhaps it's for you, it's feeling like you're doing the job that you absolutely love. Perhaps it's doing a project. Perhaps it's meeting the love of your life, whatever it is, but knowing it starts from within. You don't have to know exactly how that's going to be, but just the feeling of it, feeling that you deserve it and that you are absolutely worthy of good things. So the end of the week, 3 of Earth, beautiful. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. Now actually this is one of those times that the angels are pointing to something that isn't particularly in the meaning of the card, but that is to really allow ourselves to be open to changes, open to positive changes. That after we set our intentions for the new year, obviously coming into the end of the week, we're just starting to kind of find our feet with the new year, allowing ourselves to feel the new energy and remembering that part of it is actually being together with others, not isolating ourselves and feeling like we have to do it all on our own. That's where the team player thing comes in. But what they're really pointing to is reminding you that you can change, that however it's been for you, that you can be open to new possibilities, that you can transform in amazing ways, that it's actually about you deciding that you decide that you can and that you're worthy of having the life that you want to have, and noticing the changes that you are being guided to make right now that will help you be more in touch with that. Change is not always comfortable. Change can be a little scary. It can be overwhelming. It can feel like we're perhaps going into completely uncharted territory at times. But actually, the angels are saying, just like this butterfly here, that if we can allow the changes to take place, that's also where we get to experience the beauty. So yes, breathe if you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Don't make any major decisions just because it's the beginning of the year, but allow those feelings, all of the middle of the week where we were feeling our passion and feeling our creativity and feeling what it is that we really want to live. Allow them to guide you into that place where you can start to make those 1 or 2 steps towards those changes, because the angels, the fairies are really supporting us, and knowing that actually sometimes the biggest thing that we can do is to ask for help, right? Knowing that we are a team with our angels, with our guides, with people in our lives, that actually we're very often not supposed to make changes on our own. And that in truth, you're never alone. So this is a kind of a transition week where perhaps you may be experiencing some emotion in the next couple of days, kind of allowing your ego to get the better of you a little bit by going over and over how things haven't worked. Just allow that to flow through you, allow it to be released from you. Have the intention that these feelings are perhaps coming up just to be released and cleared. Sometimes at this point some release writing is really a great thing to do, where you write down your feelings and things that you wanted to release and just throw it away or burn it, and then you can really know that you're creating this empty space for you to really set your new intentions and desires. It's an exciting time. It's kind of like that anticipation, that curiosity of what's to come, that let yourself feel it and just know that you absolutely deserve the best in 2015. And I will actually be doing a year reading next week for the whole year as an overview, so stay tuned for that. Much love to you. Bye bye.